Hello, my name is Barbara DeWitt. I'm a National Wildlife Federation steward with the Broward County Audubon Society. Hummingbirds are cold-blooded, so they sleep at night when the temperatures drop. They need that warm weather to get their blood rushing and their wings beating. And the flowers, many of the flowers too, are opened in the daytime, so that's when they would be feeding on them, versus moths, who many feed at night. But the hummingbirds, when the sun drops, they find a tree or on a branch, and they hang on to the branch, and they go into what's called a torpor, where their temperature drops, and they conserve their energy. Just before the temperatures drop and the sun goes down, the hummingbirds feed, do a feeding frenzy to store up enough nutrition in themselves to make it through the night in the cold temperatures. And sometimes you'll find hummingbirds on a branch that are upside down, and they're hanging on, but they've loosened their grip a little bit, and they're still in their torpor, but they're waiting for the temperatures to rise in the morning so they'll get their blood rushing and their wings beating, and for the flowers to open and the sun to come out to warm them up so they can start feeding again. They have two major feeding times. One is in the morning, and then they'll be resting some of the daytime, and then in the afternoon when the temperatures level off, and they'll feed again, do another round of feeding before perching and sleeping. Occasionally people find hummingbirds hanging from a tree, still gripping the branch, and they'll think that they're dead. And sometimes they'll bring them in thinking it's too cold, or they wonder if they might revive or something, and they're just in their torpor. And in the morning, when the weather gets warmer, they'll start flapping their wings, and sure enough, they'll fly off to feed again.